Hello, I'm Char, your friendly online tarot reader, psychic, and oracle. Go ahead, take me seriously with pink hair. Welcome to the studio here in Manitoba, Canada for our Tuesday card for the day live. Sorry guys, no more tarot scope here. That has evolved and moved into something that is not here anymore. It's such as life. Having fun and playing with things, though. Having options. Good morning, Huyen. You are amazing. You are also first. How is your day going? Kat, you're second. Hello. Love the notification squad. Letty, happy you can make it. All right, I have to hear something. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Like, literally, can you hear me? I changed the microphone there. I don't know if I'm picking it up here. Does it sound different than normal? Like, does it sound better through this microphone? Because I was hating the previous microphone sound. A little echoey. Yeah. All about Maine. Hey, you guys know what I'm talking about, though? Like, I complained about it when I first got this webcam. I'm like, great camera, hate the mic. It's clearer. Yay. All right. La 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 la. Who came in? I don't want to miss you. All about Maine. Excellent, because I just saw I'm like, oh, maybe I just need to get a new mic. Right? I know nothing about microphones. Because the last one I tried ordering, it was awful. It was a bad experience, you guys. So I noticed, So I noticed there's a difference in the microphone here, and I have it set to communications microphone. So hopefully that makes a difference and makes it better. Farida, hello. Good morning, Jen. All right, all about Maine. And then we got Letty. And How is everyone? We had quite the interesting members live stream read yesterday. It was amazing. Today I'm reading with the Curious Creatures. If you want your grief to gratitude, we're having one. We're gonna call on miracles. We're gonna call on miracles. All right, and then also our members are going to get the Sacred Forest Oracle because there's a little extra going on right now. So we're gonna give it to you. 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 Who? Yes, you are. Who is feeling the shift? Like there's been an energetic shift in energies. So I'm just calling out the Miracles Now card. I love this deck. It's so much fun. You guys keep your eyes open. I'm going to open up a feature. Actually, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to share it with members first. See what you think. Because you're probably going to say I should put it over on Patreon. Letty, you are in here. So number 1 is Huyen. Number 2 is Kat. Number 3 is Letty. Number 4 is All About Maine. Number 5 is Farida. And number 6 is Jen. Yay! And if anybody is on TikTok, go follow me over there. You guys will be automatic mods on my TikTok. Yeah, we're doing numbers. Letty, you are number 3. Jen is 6. Did you get that stuff figured out? That was a pretty intense reading yesterday. Good morning, Sir Jeremy. You're lucky number 7. Actually, all our numbers are lucky. Oh. Ouch. Damn it. You guys, it was 5 degrees this morning. What is up with that? It's summertime. It's supposed to be warmer than that. Yep, we're back doing numbers, and I forgot this card. Dun da da da. All right, yo. Mowgli, good morning. You're number 8. Things are very well. You guys, it's Amazon Prime days, so see if you can click the link at top and go and get this for free if you have Amazon Kindle Unlimited or whatever it is. Because it says it's for free on my thing. It says read for free. You got that rest. Good. Good, good, good. Hi, Christina. You're number 9. Oh, you got some rest. That's good. Yesterday felt like a restful day. You know, like... Good morning, Iseen. Yep. Yeah, and you know what? That's good, right? Because if we try to just like muddle through it, it's just going to get more overwhelmed. And then it's not going to stick. Not going to stick. Here's my overwhelming moment yesterday. I tried to order my business cards and get them here in time. And for some reason, Canva has stuck me just for a moment. There's something glitching in my business cards, I think because I went for a price check once. So it wouldn't allow me to do the actual ordering. So after like 4 attempts, I walked it away. I walked it away as well. I walked it away. That's how frustrated it was. So you guys, when we're having like those kind of experiences, make that good judgment call. Oh man. All right. Mowgli, you're number 8. Christina's number 9. I seen you're number 10. Have I missed anybody? Right. So there's that. And I mean, like, when that happens, it just happens. So there we go. Oh, this is the box that's throwing me off. I'm like, why is this lined up here? It's not making it even. I'm like messing with the boxes here. Everything's been shuffled and ready to go. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. Farida, yep, you're number 5. You guys, Notification Squad, thank you for being here. Oh my goodness. So much fun, so much fun. Oh, all right. I needed that laugh. Big things, man. Like big things on the horizon. Jeremy, you had started a conversation with me about examples of things. And then that really got my brain going. I'm like, yeah, because it sort of like happens sort of naturally as I'm doing life. But it was just like, I think I included that in the TikTok this morning about an example of it, because it was the 7 of Wands reverse that came up in the TikTok reading. And it was like, okay, well, this is an example of this. So really, really, really good question. Thank you. And wow, what a key thinker. And yes, I was thinking of doing something along the next step of what comes next after this, because it feels sort of incomplete. Here's my brain going again. It feels a little incomplete. And I think that's exactly where it needs to go. So thank you for brainstorming also. Talking about the book, talking about the deck. And it's wild because I have to share this with you guys. I started a manifestation right before this, and I got really big tingles about it. I got really amazing feelings about it, about where I really want to go next. You know, and members, you know where I want to be. I've got school lined up and things like that. And it's amazing. It's coming to fruition. However, it was one of those things. And so when I did my Akashic cards this morning, I got the chess piece in the reverse position, which is like just there's no point in playing that specific game. You know where your next step goes. And then I got the three of look out. I got to show you. Oh, this three of scrolls. And I'm like, I got this card after I really put out an intention into the universe today, like an intention for me for real, about how can I make this deck a reality? How can I make this deck look like this? You guys want to hear it? So, Chris Ann, the author of this, the author of the Muse, the author of the new Sacred Creators that we opened on Monday for our members, the author of the Light Keeper Tarot. She's a Canadian gal. I'm a Canadian gal. And she has kickstarted, through Kickstarter, 3 of her best-selling decks. And I know you guys have talked to me about doing Kickstarter, which I know nothing about, nothing. But I need to check out her .com because she has like this mini publishing thing going on her site. And being a Canadian gal, and me being a Canadian gal, it just sort of made me sort of put Chris Ann and Char Wilcox in the same quantum alignment of deck creators. So I had that manifestation this morning. I had that thought. I burned some beautiful incense on it. The visualization was so real. And I have seen my deck on a Hay House shelf. So I'm getting there. And I think it was just revealed to me the steps on actually making it happen. So I've got to check out her pixiecuro.com. I'm even writing it down. pixiecuro.com. And I don't know where I saw that. I don't know if I just saw that in something in the vision or if I saw that like, here we go, this is your next step. So thank you all. All right, we're shuffled up. I got the Curious Creatures because obviously they called to me today. Let's open our space here. I'd like to call on Archangel Metatron to please come in and cleanse our space today. Thank you. I'd like to call on Archangel Michael to please give us a beautiful bubble of love and light. Thank you. Does the name Michael mean anything to anybody? Because it's like, ask about Michael, 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 like for a good 3 or 4 weeks. And I didn't want to say anything, but today I'm asking, does the name Michael mean anything to anybody here in our group? Let me know. I'd like to call upon our guards, guides, gods, goddesses, universal energies, angels to come on in and allow us to give and receive our messages for our highest truth and our highest good. With words that are kind and understandable, please. That's one of my favorite parts that tickles me because like I get these words and then I'm like, I don't know what that means. I have sounds that come to me and I'm like, hi, Laura. Laura Official. And so I was told by the medium that read for me that all you need to do is ask for a translator. I'm like, seriously? Like I have a little bit about that in my opening, in my circle opening. And yeah, she just kind of giggled. No, it's sorry, Kat. It's an absolute definite. Like it's a middle name. It's like something along those lines. Laura Official, you're number 11. Oh, you're good. You are so good. Don't even worry about it. You don't miss a thing. Okay, well, you probably missed like a lot of chatter, a lot of like hanging out. Beautiful, lovely. It's all good. Lena, there you are. Number 12. Laura, you're number 11. Lena, you're number 12. All right, here we go. We're going to have our Curious Creatures. We're going to have our Grief to Gratitude card. And we're going to have a miracle today. Because we deserve miracles every day, every day, every day. I love it. Here we go, you guys. First up is Huyen. Dun, da, 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 da. Miracles, you are here. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position, Sun in the reverse position. Have you recently tried something that hasn't worked out? Because if you have, don't worry. You can hone it in or you can scrap it. Aw, don't be emotionally attached to it though. All right, so we've got who am I looking at? He's not the king. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position. Did someone shoot their shot and you missed it? Was somebody flirting with you and you completely missed it? Are you wearing a sparkly shirt? So anyways, the Knight of Pentacles, I keep wanting to say king. Did you do an event this weekend? Do I have to go and like stalk all your comments to see if somebody's flirting with you? Okay, anyways, aside from that, it keeps wanting to come out king here. Don't worry about that. We're owning our vulnerability also. Like, just put it out there. You don't need to know all the answers. You don't have to. When we're a little bit vulnerable and we don't have the answers, we allow the space for somebody to come in with the answers if we're open to receiving them. The Sun on the bottom, we're still building these really good foundations, but I want you to really step into your confidence, right? This is who you are. This is who you're really good at it. You're really, 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 really fucking good at what you do. So step into that confidence of it. Like, don't deny it. Make a list of all the things that you're really good at. Do not deny it. Don't deny it. All right. I take time to recharge my battery. The world needs my energetic light. And boy, do they ever. This is your miracles card. And your Grief to Gratitude card is open your eyes each morning and say, thank you for this day. Gratitude goes a long way, and you just have to say it. If you want something or someone to come into your life, you actually really need to make space for that to happen. You're like, honestly, make space and make time. What's your, a reflecting pool of stillness. Again, we have a rest card coming up. Maybe we're so busy we're missing things. This is number 33. Number 33, the reflecting pool of stillness. This is a gorgeous card. She's looking into the pool and she sees a beautiful, beautiful swan in the reflection here. And while, everything around is so muted at the time, it's still very magical. Taking your time to charge in that energetic light, being the Queen of Cups, being the lead in your play. And it's number 33. This is such a pretty dress, hey? Priya, hello. You're number 13. All right, so we need your light. We need your light. Take time to recharge. Don't be so busy we're missing things. Thank you for this day. You guys, I had a revelation when I talked to you about like when I open my eyes and things I say first thing in the morning as I'm laying there in bed. Thank you for this day is one of them. And quite often I'll find myself saying, thank you, angels, for showing me how amazing today is. Lately, I've been saying, thank you, angels, for revealing to me what I need to know. And that's something that Kyle Gray taught us, the deck creator. Thank you, Huyen. And so the difference between thank you, angels, for showing me how amazing today is, and the difference between thank you, angels, and for showing me what I need to know is as much as taking the first finger down sometimes. I've had a lot revealed to me in the last few days. Things that are changing and things that are the opportunities that are there, right? So surrendering to spirit and allowing that to happen are really big steps. So if you use either of those phrases in your daily morning routine, be prepared for things to actually be revealed to you, right? Two of Swords moment, we'll take the blindfold off, we'll be able to make honest decisions, and then also having them join for one of those amazing days. It might be time to change that first statement that comes out. Yeah. So, yeah. I've decided I'm done having things revealed for a couple of days. I'm just grateful for this day. Oh, man. All right. Kat, you are up next. Oh, man. That's funny. That's very funny. Whew. All right, Kat. Here we go. Here we go. Careful what you're asking spirit for, too, because, like, it'll give it to you. And then it's like, are we open to receiving it? Kat, here's your card. We've got the Hierophant in the reverse position. You know what? I'm thinking maybe that one's for me. I'm going to reshuffle for you, and if it comes out, then it was meant for you. I'm sorry. I think my deck just told me right the hell off. It actually did. It's like, eat your words, Char. Okay, thanks. I will surrender. Yeah, I'm going to reshuffle because that one was all me. This is the card that I fell in love with when I opened the deck. And then the death card on the bottom of it, as I pick it up, I'm like, I've been told. And I do my own readings at the beginning of these things so that they don't influence. But sometimes the cards are like, I think it's like, okay, here we go. Kat, next one's for you. Hello, Mary. Mary, you're number 14, and we're currently on number 2. Kat, this is your reading. Oh, man, here we go. We got the High Priestess in the reverse position. Practice what you're doing. It just, practicing every day, having that gratitude coming in, is just really, really, the universe has a lot to offer you. The universe has a lot to give you. Being open to receiving it. Don't let what I just said scare you off. Thank you, universe. I'm open to receiving your messages. It is, as I'm getting the goosebumps right now, it takes practice every day, right? So sometimes we say things and then we miss the revelations. We miss the visuals from the universe. Okay. You are starting. I have the 2 stillness cards coming in the reverse position. So really, you are aware of this coming. Just own it now. Kat, own it. Own it. Own it. Jeez. Your spirit messages are your spirit messages. They're for you. Yeah, all about Maine. You're number 4. Powen, you're number 15. All right. But no, open up more to it, Kat. Open up more to it, because you've got like, oh yeah, I understand. No, 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 no. You're giving yourself this much, and the universe is trying to take you here. Huge, huge leap. Huge, huge leap. So your grief to gratitude card today is thank you, universe, for all the miracles I am receiving. Miracles still happen when we are sad. We are deserving. And I can think my way out of fear. So I did a visualization on the channel. You guys, you should really, really, really have a look. Have a listen to the video. It's nothing to look at. You get to stare at my garden because you should be in imagination land. That's what. I'm going to share it with you. So it takes you through that fear-based moment and takes you into the next level of your power, into stepping into your own power. But you have that comfort and the energy of the collective that does it with you. Okay. So thinking myself out of fear, I can think myself out of fear. That's one of the ways of doing it. Right. So thank you, Spirit. And miracles, we deserve them all day, every day. We've got Bluebell Fairy, number 6, gratitude. Look at how these colors line up. You know, these two creators, it's amazing when I pull cards for people, because they get so on point. They get so direct so quickly now. Like everything just lines up. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experience. All right, so you are coming into more power in the universe, from the universe. Right? So stop doing that. And it's not a, oh, I'll try. No, just stop. Oh, you're... The universe is giving me just like direct messages. This needs to stop. And I'm like, okay. One of the hardest things that I did when I first started this, like trying to feel better journey, was getting off the gossip train. And I worked in a place with a lot of employees, and we had a tight little knit group, and we were gossipers. And that's just, it happens. Things lead into that. It happens, right? And coming off of that gossip train, I'm like, I can't participate in these conversations. I was making waves against the norm, and I'd gotten called into the boss's office a good 3 times. That I was just like, I'm in here getting in trouble because I refuse to talk shit about somebody else with my coworkers. So you need to figure this out. And my boss is like, well, you're making waves doing it. And I'm like, well, how else am I supposed to not gossip? Right? Being a strong personality and very opinionated. So little things, they really make a big difference, right? Abha, yes, you're number 16. So it's just when those things come in, just stop. Because when we try to do something, all we're doing is thinking about it and talking ourselves out of it. Ego is keeping us sitting right here instead of actually over there doing it. Right? So you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, no gossiping. It is. But you know what? When you make waves and you're in a big boat, expect some big repercussions from those waves, right? I knew I wasn't wrong. And there wasn't really a tender or an unmessy way to have that transition happen. Goldie, hello. So once I was like vocal about why I was making those waves, it didn't make it easier, but everybody knew. And then people just sort of stopped gossiping to me. So also, like, when you decide that something's got to change, look at the Strength card comes in. Let's tell stories using tarot. When you decide to make a personal change in your life that way, and you're looking at mentors, people like Tony Robbins, you know, it's not like some random person on the internet making YouTube videos I'm listening to, right? It's like big wig people. These people are massively successful at doing what they're doing because the people they're guiding want to make that change. And so when you're one of a million people in your area, but you're connected to that 1,000 other people in that zone that want to do that thing, that's where that strength and that power comes from, to be that one person solid in this solitude of you guys, I'm making these changes, you may not understand them. You know, today I can honestly say how I'm feeling, where 5 years ago, 4 years ago, it was still pretty muddy. Last year, I was learning how to really clarify that, you know, so it takes time to be able to, like, actually identify things, own the way that you feel, want to make those different changes for it, right? Because when it comes down to it's all me. It's all me. I need to make that change. I need to find the solutions. I need to. And I can't wait for anybody else to do it. And when each person takes that approach to their own healing, things happen, right? So we do have that strength and solidarity, but sometimes our voice really shakes. Sometimes our voice really shakes when we're making differences, you know, like, for example, if it's coming to like closer relationships. Today I feel sad, so I'm going to need extra space to feel this way. Please understand it's not you. I'm processing a lot of emotions today, you know, and I've started announcing today I feel excessively happy. And I don't know why, and I'm not going to explain it, so I'd really like you to join me there. Hey, Samantha. So, like, those are a couple examples of those sort of changes when we have zero excuses for the change, right? We'll just let it go. Let it flow. Oh, don't get me wrong. Like, I still want to scream my whole head off, but in those moments, it's like, why am I triggered? Wait. Why am I triggered? Oh, I'm so fucking mad right now. Why am I triggered? Because I'm feeding into my personal ego cycle. Slap yourself in the face with that one. And at that point, you need to stop and say, I need to step away for a couple of minutes. My ego wants to fight. And I know that's not healthy. Right? So it's like, whoa. And it's just those personal changes, like when you actually decide. When you actually decide. And I've always said for a very, very long time, when you actually decide in your heart of hearts, the universe is going to give you what you're ready for, what you're ready to receive. All right, Letty, here we are. Let's chat more tarot. Kenya, good morning. You know, like, especially too, if you, sorry, I'm still babbling. I have a lot on my plate right now, you guys. So thank you for also being my soundboard. Because this is how we grow through things, right? Like, this is the messy part of it. Also, when you're in situations where you've made some really tough decisions, allowing each participant in that decision, right? Because our rock sends ripples in the pond. Allowing each participant in that situation, honoring their feelings. You know, this is where the 4 agreements, it takes me right back. My basic guideline for any healing structure, any big changes that I'm making, anything that goes on that's so chaotic in my life, I draw on the 4 agreements in my heart of hearts. Like, seriously, when it comes to making big agreements, you've got that ripple in a pond effect. And being open to communication with others, but allowing them that fullness of their space to feel that fullness of their emotions to go along with it, right? Because it's not my responsibility how they feel. My responsibility is my decision that I've made. You know, my responsibility is the effects it has on people, right? So being aware of that, but that's still my responsibility. None of that is. That's a tough one. That's a very tough one. But giving them that grace and allowing everyone to have the fullness of their own feelings and to process it at their own time on their own way, right? So your ego really has to step away from that and be like, that's not me, right? So, yeah. Dr. Fizza, hello. Samantha, you're number 18. All right, enough babbling. I said enough babbling. Enough babbling. I'm like you. The hard part too is practicing what you preach, right? The hard part too is practicing what you preach, because when you're on a learning curve and you're sharing things out, like sometimes we say it to others, and then it comes our turn to step up to bat and actually walk that walk, and people are like, "Wait, what the fuck are you doing? You're causing waves." It's like, no, I have to walk the walk. Right? So there's that. Okay, enough babbling. Number 3, Letty, this is your reading. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. Letty, we've got the Chariot in reverse and 3 of Wands. Letty, who got the Chariot reversed yesterday at TikTok in our live? Was that you? All right, decide. Girl, you just got to decide. Decide what it is you want, and then decide to go for it, right? And no more reviewing. The review time is done. You're going to start feeling that motion when in your heart of hearts you've made that decision to go, okay? I don't know where you're going, but like the things you've been thinking about all lead to that inner light. So maybe it just may be like, trying out a different space of faith. We have miracles now. To relinquish control, I simply let loose and I allow myself to be more childlike. That's a good one for when we have Chariot reversed. And also when we're dealing with loss, we've got Grief Guts 1. When people are like, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. And we're like, just shut the fuck up because you have no idea. And when people don't know what we're going through in our brains, and we have that sort of really normal playback that goes through as we're experiencing these feelings, as they come up, we're kind of frozen, right? And then we use our outside voice. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's all right. This is normal. Don't feel bad for thinking those things that come through your head, right? Allow those thoughts to be present and then allow them to move. Decide which is right for you and which is not. To relinquish control, I simply let loose and allow myself to be more childlike. All right, go ahead and blow some bubbles. Swing on a swing. Makes sense, Letty? Just deciding your heart. All right, even if it's about letting go of some emotions, just deciding your heart and allow the rest to happen. Dr. Fizza, you're number 20. All right, all about Maine, number 4. Here we go. Because it's all about Maine, all about Maine. All about Maine. I've got the 4 of Pentacles that just came up. Knight of Swords. Oh. All right, all about Maine. Where are you at? Okay, so be aware of this cycle coming in where you're holding on or you're clutching to things. Be aware of what it is that you're hoarding. The Knight of Swords comes in also. The 4 of Pentacles popped out, but the Knight of Swords is coming in and it's looking at this 4 of Pentacles like you're holding on to something that you really don't need to. You're holding on to something that is keeping your colors from shining brightly, like something that's keeping you dull, something that's not letting you shine, right? And it's time to just release that. That's not who you are anymore. Right? Are we holding on to a tagline, or are we holding on to actual things, sort of things, right? So we've got here, grief is included in every holiday. Grief guts are coming out. I guess we're dealing with grief today. Allow room for it to be there and use your tools to work through it, right? Or allow it to sit there on a shelf for a while. We can put our grief parcel on the shelf and we can leave it there. We can pick it up after if we want to, but we don't have to keep it with us all the time. Okay, so maybe it is time to keep this grief parcel onto the shelf. We'll just put our grief in a suitcase. We'll put it on the shelf. It'll still be sitting there with us, right? You can start to remember happiness again. We can start to feel happy again in that freedom sense. All right, is that making some sense for you? What's our miracles now card? Ooh. Whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer. The light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. Aww. So when we lose our light, we can remember that the light you see in others is a reflection of your own personal inner light. Oh, and sometimes it feels like the universe gives us a pat on the back. All right, number 5, Farida, you are up next. Hello. Thank you for being here. Let's see what comes up for you in your reading today. Oh, look at floating hearts. Thank you. All right. Here we are. Farida, we've got the Queen of Cups. What is it you're trying to change right now? Go for it. We're looking at building these foundations up, right? So letting your needs, your wants, your desires be known, allowing that to be known by others so that they can help you achieve that as well. Had something going on there in the background. If that was playing back there, I'm really sorry. All right, Farida. So own that vulnerability. Like, there again, it's stuff that needs to be released from the past. We don't need to hold. I almost feel too like it's generational for you. So be aware of what your emotional space is for that. Oh, we've got actions from A Course in Miracles. Let's just put the cares of the day aside for a few minutes. If you want to take them back after that time, you can. But for now, we'll focus on peace for A Course in Miracles. Woo! I love this. So being in a place of peace, we've got the Queen of Cups here. I make decisions from a place of intuition and power. Queen of Cups talks about intuition. Trust your intuition more. Trust yourself more. Yes, most definitely trust yourself more. Yay, go you. All right, number 6, Jen. You guys all sneaking me in your pocket at work. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Soul fam. Shining your light on earth. Here we are. Nice. Very nice. 2 of Cups. Communication. Oh, snappity bap. Here we have communication. We have the Fool card on the reverse position. So there's still a little hold off on that new beginning. Oh, but don't give up your dreams with it. All right. Communicate bigger dreams to the universe. Again, I want you to think bigger. You may have to settle down a little bit, but it's still going to be above that limited expectation. Oh, I hate to say that, but I am. It's still above that limited expectation. Dream bigger, dream bigger, dream bigger, right? So when we have our sight set way up here, we're allowed to settle down here. When we have our sight set here, we don't want to settle lower, right? We want to aim higher. I feel like I'm teaching you notes. La 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 la. Yep. And be willing to receive it. I'll blow your mind. That one went down with a thud. We're gonna blow your mind with that one. Yeah, King of Swords. Cut the crap talk. He's like, he could be a little harsh, and that just came out a little harsh. I'm sorry. Ugh. Oh, girl. All right, so we have Grief Guts 4, the ugly cry. The great personal release. It's not pretty, but it's beautiful. The tears, sobbing, the wailing snot, the penetrating loneliness. We're going for a release and surrender of emotion here. We're going through the release and surrender of limitations. Hey, Rev! Yeah, just stop the crap talk, period. Right? Rev, you're number 21. And I actually said this out loud yesterday. I said, I think I need to do a breathing meditation just so I can breathe through all this fucking limitations that I have on myself right now because it's bullshit. Like, I kind of got angry at that, right? So allowing that to be bigger than what you were, I expect to go through that glass ceiling, right? Shatter that ceiling. We have here for your Miracles Now card. When I allow others to support me, I support them too. So again, with that communication, dreaming big, it's right around the corner. But that King of Swords is just like, pay attention to how you talk to yourself right now, because you're making it happen. That one. Hey, Magic Chips. You're number 22. All right, Jen, here we are. We've got Maple Spirit, Generosity. This is number 23 coming in. All right, so the blooming tree of generosity. Ooh, we've got a nice little rocks down there being solid. But look for that transformation, look for that, again, transformation coming in because it's the fall colors of autumn. Shake the leaves off that MF tree and let them bloom again. Oh, wow. All right, Jeremy, you are up next. Oh, the members are taking a beating today from the universe. Shake the sugar tree. Huma Khan, hello. Powen, you're number 15. Huma Khan, you're number 23. Magic Chips, you are number 22. We're on number 7. I need to speed up these readings. Again, I'm not picking up Dropsy cards and looking at them. Snuck that one in. Oh, no, 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 no. I am well, thank you. Man, being here just makes me happy. I'm in my happy place. Genuinely in my happy place. All right, number 7, Jeremy, this one's yours. There's a lot of communication that is needing to happen, or that is currently happening. We've got 10 of Cups reversed. We have the Strength card, but I've also got the King of Pentacles sitting here. Release your judgment on yourself, sir. All right. So a lot of strength right now coming into this next level up, because it's a lot about communication, a lot about identifying individual feelings and being able to communicate about them. And then with everything that's coming up, with everything that does come up, make sure you include a moment of happiness from childhood with that as well. Oh, all about Maine. Oh yeah, sweets. It's all good. You're so good. Big love for you, lovely. All right, Jeremy. So again, communication coming in, being able to identify all this newness now, like instead of just that blanket statement of I'm sad today, we have a statement of I'm sad today because I'm processing blank. It's just like in the, like one of the cards in the deck, right? Because I'm processing blank. And when we are processing those blanks, make sure that we are including that moment of happiness from childhood as well. And I hope that's making some sense. Because when we are telling stories, our experiences, because we're all storytellers, when we're telling our experiences, we bring that emotional value back into our senses, into our energetic beings as we are sharing that experience. And so if we are also aware of what we're doing and being able to have happy times that join that as well, we're not sort of painting the picture over it, but what we're doing is allowing that space for it to be there while recognizing these things are being worked on, while not making them our tagline, but still giving them that freedom and that space to sort of talk about it, right? So with the Six of Cups in the reverse position, we do have a lot of difficult situations from our childhood. We do have a lot of good times from our childhood, and however obscure it is. Like there are certain things that made me very happy as a child, and a lot of them had to do with being outside, finding feathers and leaves and exploring new places. And so dealing with things in that way, make sure that communication is there to bring that sort of fun, that vibration of love and energy, childlike wonder. Keep that sort of what keeps that boat floating. Right? All about Maine. I'll touch on that in just a minute. Let me finish with this reading here. We've got releasing grief, actions 5. It doesn't mean we love them less. It's remembering them in that good feeling space too. And that's that 6 of Cups reversed. You have permission to feel good again. Don't feel guilty for not feeling sad all the time. Right? And that's a big one that we have to deal with too, right? Like all about Maine going through that as well, having that sort of release of grief, but allowing that space to just be there when those times come up. Like this last weekend was also honoring my grandma's birthday and honoring the day that my dad passed away, so it hits differently every year. And just having that space to be there, I was really worried about it a couple of days up to it, right? But allowing that space to be there, processing it, having those memories come up, it's all part of that love tie that we have. So yeah, literally one of my favorite moments with my grandmother this weekend was one of her last birthdays. My sister-in-law got her a great big huge butterfly tattoo for her arm, and she kept that thing on there forever, like for as long as she could. So I'm really proud of you for honoring that space and allowing it to be there and recognizing how far you actually have come, honoring that grief, letting those feelings be, and honoring that love, because it is really that sort of big of deal. Also in those moments, honoring the anger, right? Because I'm not going to lie, I had those feelings this weekend as well. Like, how dare you? Or how are we supposed to deal with this now that you're dead, right? And allowing those feelings to be there. Ashley, allowing those feelings to be there and honoring them too is just like having that conversation and that release. So it's good, 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 good. All right, Jeremy, your miracles now. I share my light with the world. I love it. That is so awesome. So again, we're talking about communication. We're talking about bringing that vibration, that floating the boat vibration of also including happiness in with our processing. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, please. I love them. I love emojis. You guys know this. Rainbow waterfall and miracles. I see 2 butterflies in here. In a grotto. 3 butterflies. In a grotto with this beautiful, beautiful greenery. It's number 31 too, by the way, which is a 4. Miracles. Miracles, 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 miracles. Miracles, anyone? Anyone miracles? We're doing miracles today. Hi, Ash. Hi, Grandma. Ashley, I got you in at number 24. All right, girl. Put your numbers in the chat. All right, rainbow waterfall, miracles. Allow that transition too. Sometimes, sometimes when we walk up to a waterfall of light and we need to walk through it, we need to do it a few times. Just saying. All right. So members are getting a little bit of a longer read, you guys. That's just because I think we're carrying on from our live stream on Mondays. You too, lovely. Have fun with Grandma. Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. All right, Mowgli, number 8, you are up next. Number 9, Christina, Iseen, and Laura, you guys are all on deck. Yeah, yesterday was deep. Yeah, it got places. It definitely got places. Priya, no, you're number 13. I'm just at number 8, Mowgli. Mowgli, I've got the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. I love it when numbers come up. Turning points here for you, Mowgli. Turning points, right? So that work that you've been doing, you're going to start feeling like you're winning. All right, the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. We've got the happy badger here, the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Swords. Slow and steady wins the race. You know, like the story of the tortoise and the hare. Sometimes it's not about how fast we get there. Sometimes it's just about arriving at that gate and being ready for it. 9 of Cups makes its presence known here as well. So you are on your way to happiness. Keep doing the things that you're doing and make sure you add intentional joy into your day. Grief to gratitude card is a Tender Moments 1. Say something out loud that you like about yourself. Do it right now, everyone. Say something out loud that you like about yourself. I like my pink hair today. Right? Type it in the chat. Something that you like about yourself. This is now a group activity. This is how we heal in groups. And your Miracles Now card is, in the midst of a meltdown, I breathe through the discomfort and come out on the other side. All right, Mowgli, here we are. Everyone in the chat right now, I see 5 people in chat. I want to see 5 good things, something good about you. Type it in there. Tell me. All right, Mowgli, that is your reading. Breathing through that. You guys, when we have these meltdowns that come up, let me just touch on this a little bit. When we have these meltdowns that come out, I actually have on this very YouTube channel from probably 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I was bawling my fool head off. And I'm like, this is not a breakdown. This is a breakthrough. And sometimes when we're on the verge of like screaming so loud on the inside that we just don't know what to do, and like it feels like our skin is ripping off and our guts are like churning, and we just have this like upheaval feeling in our bodies, and we have this cry it out, right? And crying is so very important in processing energy. Right? We're earth, air, water, and fire. Every single one of us. So when we have this sort of meltdown, this breakdown, this like, I've had enough, that's it. Mom's losing her shit. You know, like that's what they say around here. Mom's losing her shit. And when we have those moments, it's not necessarily a breakdown. It's that release of everything that isn't serving. Your high is good. And it's that clean slate to let it happen, because sometimes we don't let those things go, and sometimes the universe comes in and helps us let those things go. But when we breathe it out, when we cry it out, and we have that ability and that clarity to sort it out, right? So sometimes it just feels like we're mad and we're having this crazy cry for no reason, but it's all that energy inside us that's ready to come out. All right, so don't be afraid of that, you guys. Don't be afraid of that. Celian, you are number 25. Up next, we got Christina. Nope, Christina is up next, number 9. Here we go. Christina, Christina, Christina. I'm giving you one of these too. Christina, just own your confidence. We've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. Even though it feels like it's gone to shit right now, woo, grab that confidence. Excuse me. I've got hiccups now. You know your stuff. Right, so whether it's writing a grant or you've got a creative way that you can get through this, time to use it. Time to use it. Yeah, King of Swords right here. Don't talk yourself out of it either, right? Don't talk yourself out of it either. All right, so we in our grief to gratitude card, we've got like shock and the 7 stages of grief. Shock, disbelief, denial, guilt, anger and bargaining, depression, and reconstruction and acceptance. And this happens too as we go through different changes in our life as well. Not just when we lose somebody or things that are important to us, but as we go through our own personal changes also. So, you know, go ahead and be mad for a moment. No, Lena, not yet. But take your confidence back, right? You're not at a lost sort of situation yet. You can find the way. You can find the way. My positive energy leaves a powerful impression on the world. Okay. And then we've got this water spirit, manifesting dreams, number 46, with an otter. No, I'm laughing at you. I've got Alanis Morissette. You otter know. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so your positive energy leaves a powerful impression on the world. And manifesting dreams, right? I wonder if there's something along the lines of something in senior services that would be of the same line. Yeah, you ought to know. Alanis Morissette. That's so funny in my head. All right. I see you're up next, number 10. Now you're going to have the earworm there, and it's not going to be pleasant. All right, Icing, here we are. All right, you guys, you see me shuffling this deck. I think a lot of people are having a questionable bout of confidence right now. Again, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. Icing, decide what you want. All right, no excuses. Just decide what you want. And once you decide that, things are going to start to calm down. We do have a Ten of Swords moment coming in. But it's a big cycle that's coming to conclusion, you know, and allowing that to be there, allowing the space for that to be there. Honor your emotions as they come in. By spreading loving energy, I attract more love. What's our grief to gratitude card? Right. If a sad stays with you and you don't know why, it might be a physical energy moving through you. Help it along. Love yourself and honor it, and then move it on out. Right? So if emotions come up and we don't give them space and we try to stuff it down, they're going to keep trying to come up. We're going to lose our confidence. We're going to feel like we have to protect this space with our ego. Our ego is going to make us feel like we need to protect this space here. So I'm just going to keep you feeling like smaller and smaller and smaller. But by spreading loving energy, I attract more love. So get up and dance. Put on your favorite song. Dance your butt off. It's time. It's time. Even if you just like give her in your chair. If you don't feel like dancing or you can't dance, just give her in your chair. Oh, Icing. Let the feelings move. Let the feelings move. All right, Laura Official, you're up next. I think I have a doggo at my door. Ooh. Laura, and then Lena, and then Priya. So Laura, number 11. This one's for you right now. Here we go. Six of Wands reversed, Six of Pentacles reversed. You guys, our collective is leveling up. Crazy ass how similar these cards are coming through, and it doesn't matter which way I shuffle them. It's all good. So, okay, you know what? Sometimes as we're making these changes, remembering to include yourself in, all right, into the equation. Welcome them in. Laura. What are you going through here, Laura? What are you going through? Sometimes when we're doing the work and it feels like we're just going in circles, don't expect recognition from others. And oftentimes also don't expect a lot of help from others either. They're not going to recognize the vastness of this journey that you are on. All right, and I know it sounds really bad to say that, but quite often we'll feel so proud of our accomplishments and people will be like, yeah, you woke up today, good job. But it's not up. We shouldn't leave our happiness or our accolades up to other people, right? So having these two sixes come in as well, they're turning points. We're looking at what can you do now on a daily basis that includes you into the things that you're doing for others. How can you feel more appreciated in your own life? Just family things. Right? So flipping these two things around are going to help with that adjustment and get you into that turning position that you're supposed to be in. Oh, we've got actions 3. Grab a notebook and write one gratitude each day. Today I'm grateful for blank. Or just write one word and now you're journaling. And our Miracles Now card. When I feel blocked emotionally, emotionally distressed, or overwhelmed, I turn to my breath. And again, that's taking that deep breath out. You may need to like let noise out to also, I'd like just scream into a pillow, right? Get it out of there, move that energy. But also know in your heart of hearts that you're doing good, you're doing well, you're making these changes, you're noticing them in yourself. Sixes are the turning points, so make them in your favor. Soon, guys. All right, Laura, I hope your just family things get better. You're welcome. Turn it into your favor, though. Be the star of your own show. All right, like, they're pretty mixed up now, right? I can get on patterns with shuffling, so we'll just do this. All right, we'll see you Thursday. Lena, you are up next. Lena R. There, the deck has had a good mixing around. Yay! Thank you, Lena. Now that we've totally mixed the deck up. Lena, I have the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands. She just wants to come out and play today, this Queen of Cups. So this newfound confidence is going to lead to a new creativity. Trying something with your hands, being creative, and be open for new opportunities, Lena. Oh, today I'm grateful for something natural your body does, like breathing, blinking, moving blood. Something that you own, something that you have, like a book, a pen, or a card deck. And something you can do. Sing, dance, have fun, be creative. Your miracles now card is, I choose to reinterpret my fears with a more loving perspective. So that's saying anything that you're afraid of, turning it into a vision of love. You know, a lot of times we're afraid of our success because we haven't been there before, or our creativity, but allowing that to open up and be a beacon of love. I love what I do, you know, and owning that vulnerability. I really enjoy what I do. And that's a good thing. And being grateful for it is also a good thing. Feelings of goodness, feelings of goodness, feelings of goodness. So happy for you. Thank you, Lena. All right, up next is Priya, and then on deck is Mary, Powan, Abna, and Neha. Soul Femme Collective, Jen, sticking it out. Thank you. Love it, love it. All right, Priya, number 13. Here we are. Priya, the Strength card in the Wheel of Fortune. You're wanting to make changes in your life, but you're still a little bit afraid to like let go and make those changes. So Priya, every day, wake up and say, I can do this today. You don't even have to decide what it is you can do. Just decide, I can do this today. So any thought that comes into your mind that you want to try is automatically already being encouraged by, I can do this today. Right? The Wheel of Fortune comes in when we get creative about how are you going to do this today? How are you going to take that step forward? All right. Yay. Yay, 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 yay. So we've got, I love my food and my food loves me. Bless your food as you eat it. This is for everyone too. Bless your food as you eat it. You don't need to be any title or any special anybody to be blessing things. Somebody sneezes, we say bless you. Look at us, blessing things. All right, I love my food, my food loves me. When we take food on as a nutritional tool, it becomes tastier. It becomes more pleasurable to eat. It becomes more free. You know, like a lot of times we also put our personal value on how we look, right? Have the strength, own it. Owning it. Owning it. I know there's a lot of things I can say about food right now. But when we look at it as fuel for our bodies, when we thank it for being nutritious and giving life to ourselves, it takes on a whole different thing. And sometimes when we're looking for gratitudes in little places, that's a really good way to start. H3, how-to gratitude prompts. Sometimes it's hard to find gratitude when our heart hurts. Just start. Say thank you when you open your eyes in the morning, and with each step while you wake up. You know, I add blessings to my tea. Thank you, tea. I add blessings. Those are my magic words in the morning. I add blessings. Right? So, things to think about. Especially if we're feeling like run down or depleted. Putting intention and blessing into our food and drink helps to nourish us from the inside out. I mean, it's hard sometimes. It feels really silly sometimes. But you gotta love yourself enough to do it. Society teaches Society teaches us that it's not exactly the coolest thing to love ourselves, and yet it's what we need to do. All right, Mary. Mary, number 14. This is your reading. Here we go. Mary, Mary, Mary. We've got the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess coming in. All right, Mary. Your creativity. The universe wants to enhance your power with that. So allow it. Allow the universe to guide your hand. If you're feeling like, and I really want to say painting, Mary, I really want to say painting. If you're scared about doing the first brush stroke, let the universe guide your hand. You are going to make creative artwork. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. I don't usually get so pinpointed with this. All right, tender moments 3. Speak to yourself in a kind way, like you'd speak to a child or a baby animal. Be impeccable with your words. Okay. If I want to feel supported, I must support myself. And that's also this too. Ooh, we're getting double messages here. That's also this too, Mary, because this Queen of Confidence, she is like the Queen of Confidence. And the universe wants to give you more. So be open for it. Be ready for it. The universe wants to give you more. Support yourself in this endeavor with positive self-talk, that you can do it, that you want to do it. Envision yourself, imagine yourself being in that position. Creative imagination also coming into play. But Mary, I really think something with painting. That's wild. All right, number 15, Palin. Palin, you're next. Here we are, Palin. Hello, it's your birthday on Friday. Archana, hello. Number 26. All right, number 15, Palin, here we are. This is for you. 6 of Wands in the reverse position, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse position. You guys, I shuffled I mixed them all up. What the heck, universe? I'm having doubts here now myself. All right, Palin, we've got the 6 of Wands in reverse, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. It's adjusting to married life. Give it time. All right. So discuss what makes your house happy. Happy spouse, happy house, right? So when you are in a married relationship and now in this new sort of level of being, it's time to decide together. Oh, what do you like? You're going to have to make some compromises. All right. But you can also choose, like totally make that choice. Again, Palin, we have the rose-colored glasses coming in for you. You have to make that choice to make things happy, right? So when you have that conversation, it's like, well, what makes our house happy? Hi, T. Yeah, I'll put you on the list. You're number 27. All right, Palin. Oh, when I've overshared, I simply say, wait, why am I talking? We've got actions 1. Go ahead and be mad, but don't unpack and stay there. Use that energy to your power. Make the changes that you want. All right, so yeah, if you're not feeling like everything is super smooth, allow patience and grace and use communication to say, hey, I feel weird about this. Let's make this more harmonious. Let's make this more happy. Okay? Lots of changes. Things will work out. We have those rose-colored glasses. It's going to look beautiful, right? Don't worry about what it looks like right now. You're just learning. You're just building. Abba Sharma, here we go. Yeah, I'm shuffling the cards. This is why I like having the camera on the deck. Like, seriously, ever since the beginning of the beginnings with this live streamingness, many times I feel like, oh my God, I'm not doing it right. All right, Abha, this one's for you, number 16. We've got the Lover's card and the Queen of Swords. Abha. If you are trying to obtain love in your life, you need to cut out the excuses. If you are trying to maintain love in your life, also you need to cut out the excuses. If something's not working anymore, you have that choice to stop doing what isn't working. And you also have that choice to change it into something that is. Excuse me. So when we're a little bit off balance, we can say, hey, I need to fix something here. Something's off and I don't know what it is, but I want to make some changes. Sometimes when we're in a relationship for a long time, we have that experience of, wait, I feel we are going into this cycle again. We need to make a change, right? So if you're looking for love and it's not coming, how are you going to make a change and welcome it in? And if you are in a loving situation and it's different and it's not quite working for you, how are you going to make a change to make that harmonious again? Wow. So our Grief to Gratitude card is ownership for change. So when we're wanting to make changes, right? And I'm going to talk about this from both perspectives here. Because being in a relationship and making personal changes, you have to allow space for that other person to continue being who they are. You can't force them into changes, right? So after that happens, and it's time of melding together again, right? If you are single and you wonder why love isn't coming and you want love in your life, you have to look at making space and changes to allow that, right? Whether it be time and space into your world. So there's the flip side of it there. Our grief to gratitude card is, I can do this too. Be honest about how you feel, and then you'll have a better idea of what to do for yourself to feel better. I feel blank because blank. Now you can find the right tools for the job. So again, what needs to be cut out in order to feel that love, or what needs to be cut out in order to feel that love and that fulfillment? The moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes is the moment I begin living. And sometimes we do really need to extend that level of love to ourselves as well as to everyone else. All right, so don't forget to love yourself as well. All right, Goldie, you are up next. Neha. Number 17. Here we go. It's not being a very warm day out there. I keep getting cool breezes from the window today. Sarabhi, hello. You're number 28. Currently number 17, Goldie. On deck is Samantha, Kenya, and Dr. Fizza. Goldie, here is your reading. Goldie, here's your reading. We've got the Fool. We've got the Fool and the Queen of Pentacles. Anything you're wanting to do right now, you can totally do it. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on that prize. Have a goal in mind. All right, having a goal makes it achievable. Sometimes we can't explain it. We've got grief guts. Sometimes we can't explain it. Have the cry, have that moment, and then allow it to move along, right? And when we do that, we feel fresh. You know, when we have that release, we feel like we're on top of the day again. So your miracles now. Obsessing over the outcome of a relationship gets in the way. Instead, I let go and allow. All right, Goldie, there we go. Samantha MK, number 18. Here we go. All right, here we are, Samantha. This one's for you. Samantha, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. Samantha, you actually can create anything you want. Even if things are upside down right now and they don't feel like, you know, like I'm working on this, I've got these manifestations going, I'm putting them to the universe, I'm letting it go, it's still not happening. Still not happening. Still not happening. And this is going to sound so cliche. Sometimes the universe has something better for us, right? So release the need of the outcome. That last card's coming back to bite me in the ass. However, Anything is possible. But you may have already achieved part of this goal that you're still holding on to. Stop and have a look around and be very grateful and speak out loud the gratitudes of abundance of things that you already have. I am grateful for my abundance of tea. I'm grateful for my abundance of decks. I'm grateful for my altar. I'm grateful for my abundance of crystals. Whatever it is you have a lot of right now in front of you, start that gratitude train on that. Samantha, you're going to get it. My eyes will see what I desire. Okay, and as we are practicing that gratitude of everything that we have an abundance of, we're going to start seeing more of it in the universe. We're going to start seeing more of it coming to us. We've got easy messages. Healing words sound stupid and cheesy because we aren't used to hearing them. Flip the script and allow them to heal. All right. There you go, Samantha, allowing that to come in. And they do. When we start talking to ourselves nicely, when we start allowing healing language into our world, it sounds so stupid and cheesy. But it works. Like, it literally works. Dr. Joe Dispenza has done many hours upon hours of studying with other experts in his field about hitting the neural frequencies in our brains, about how we think and speak to ourselves. Louise Hay built a complete foundation over mental health talk to ourselves. Like, how do we talk to ourselves? How do we view ourselves? How do we take care of ourselves, right? How do we heal ourselves? All right, Kenya Jones, number 19. Here we are. This one's for you, lovely. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. It's been a chilly minute today. It's not that warm out. Kenya Jones. Love it, love it, love it. How are you guys doing out there? I feel like I'm just reading and love and light, Samantha. Thank you. All right, Kenya, we've got the Queen of Wands, Page of Swords. You know what? You got to slow down, Kenya, and give yourself credit. Give yourself credit for how far you've come. Like, even my arms want to move. Girl, slow down. Jeez. Holy. All right. So taking that confidence, being creative, and putting it out into the universe. But it's time to just open those books. Put that knowledge to use, right? We've got the moon coming in the Fool card. New moon next Monday. Be ready for some new beginnings coming your way. Fast. Kenya, what are you working on? The magic that you've been practicing is coming around. Does that make sense? Or the magic you need to practice is coming around. This new moon is a big signifier for whatever it is you've put into that universe. Be willing to receive as well. Notes to self, ownership for change. It's up to you. You're right. Nope, it's up to me. It's totally up to me. I have a choice in how I feel. All right, so you're ready. You're making those choices. When I when I honor my feelings, I find my power in powerless situations. Damn. Nice. All right, so new moon coming in. Whatever magic you've been practicing, or if you have been working up a spell that is getting ready to go, be ready for the new moon. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Dr. Fiza. Here we go. Here we go. Blessings for you, Kenya. I love it. Dr. Fizza. Nine of Swords, reverse position, Two of Wands. Whatever it is that you've been worried about, it's coming away from you now. Like, the door is open for you for these decisions that you've been making. You hold the lock. You hold the key. All right, Dr. Fizza. So, if you have any of these worries coming in, write them down on a piece of paper. Get them out and away from you. So we have the Grateful card, full of greatness, the greatness around you, the greatness in you. Okay. Also with this, the miracles now is I begin my day with love. Open your eyes and say, I love myself today. Thank you for this day. Christian Priya, hello. You're number 29. All right, Dr. Fizza, any of those worries that you have on your mind, just understand that you are full of greatness and you can make that greatness happen every day. All right, RevToes TV, number 21. Here we go. I'm doing card for the day. You're welcome, Priya. All right, RevToes. We've got the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. Oof. Don't fall into past behaviors or past decisions. It's time to dance to the beat of your own drum. Let your freaky light shine. Let it shine. We've got the Queen of Wands coming in, owning that creativity, like whatever it is. What are you planning? What are you planning? Don't fall back into past situations, though. The devil comes in. Ooh, today I am grateful for things in the elements. Earth, air, water, and fire. Earth to grow. Plant. Air to plant. Water to plant. Fire to cook the plants. The key to getting what I want is to ask for it. So there you go, Rev. Yeah, dancing to the beat of your own drum and just having that confidence going for it. Just picking it up and going for it. Dude! Almost sounds like there's a hot pepper challenge on the horizon or something, but picking it up and going for it. Earth, air, water, and fire. Your elements are coming in. All right, number 22, Magic Chips. And then on deck is Huma, Ashley, Celian, and Archana. Magic Chips, Magic Chips. Magic Chips. Magic Chips, we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Cups reversed. You're going to have opportunities coming to you, but you have to take them. Understand that if something's being handed to you right there, you've got this really good idea, you've got a way of making it happen, let that happen. All right, Magic Chips, let the chips fall where they may. Is that phrase? Let the chips fall where they may. I'll do my best to love myself today, and I invite the angels to help as well. Thank you, angels. Okay, Magic Chips. When I shine bright, I give others permission to shine with me. Look at this. All right, shining bright and giving others to shine with you. Permission. Giving others permission to shine. Another big thing, too, is like letting people be good at the stuff that they're good at. So you don't have to compete with everyone. You're good at what you're good at. Let them be good at what they're good at. Right? Number 23, Humakan. Hello, Sonia. You're number 30. Humakan, it's your turn. Huma. Huma. Aw, love, 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 love. Okay, give yourself a high five and give yourself a pat on the back for how far you've come. All right, so you should start feeling really good about yourself. You should start feeling really good about your situation, about what you're doing. Any conflict that you've been having should be falling away, okay? So we do have the Six of Swords here, but we also have the Devil that's come out first. Don't fall into that trap. Don't fall into that cycle. You know, now is that point of time where you're able to recognize, okay, I'm starting to feel this way again, so I need to do something different. And anytime we're wanting to break a cycle in our world or in our lives, we notice when we're starting to feel a way again, when we're starting to do things a certain way again, when we're starting to feel a certain way, when we're starting to think a certain way, we know that is going to get into this cycle, right? And we know where it's going to lead because we recognize it. Now, at that point of recognition, we have to say, I'm going to do something different now. I'm going to celebrate how far I've come. I am going to go and do this instead of this. I am going to expand my knowledge over here instead of continuing to do this. So there are ways that we can move around this devil because that's our ego, and our ego wants to keep us safe, doing the same thing that we're familiar with. And the ego likes to keep us unhappy. It likes to keep us in conflict so that we can be safe, right? So when we take the ego or the devil out of that situation, we have that opportunity to feel successful, to enjoy feeling successful, to feel happy, to enjoy feeling happy as well. You are energy connected to the universe. You are loved infinitely. And so we're not going to listen to this devil. Bye-bye. You don't have a play anymore in my life. Your miracles now. I let go and allow the universe to do her thing. Again, bye-bye, devil. See you later. Okay, so give yourself credit for how far you've come, the work that you've done, how much you love yourself today, because that's a very good thing. All right? Good job, Humakan. Good job. Aw, thank you. I love it. Good job for you. And we're at turning points right now, you guys. We're practicing being what we said we want to be, right? So when we work up to a point, we actually have to practice being there. And then we get to work up again, and we get to practice being there. Ashley! Look at me. Fun TikTok. All right, number 24. Ashley, here you are, my girl. This one's for you. Girl, we had this talk the other day. I've got the Magician reverse. I got the Queen of Wands reverse. Six of Swords, the Hare and the Tortoise, happiness leading into that. You know what? Don't judge your story based on other people's. All right, girl? For real. For really, really real. For really, really real. All right, you're on your own time frame. You're in your right time space. And we're just going to turn those cards right around for you. We've got the Magician and the Queen of Wands happening, okay? So allowing that magic to happen in your life because God is magic. Right? And that's how you know. That's all there is to it. Oh, we've got TM2, tender moments. Sometimes the pain is so real, yet so far away in the distance. On those days, I dish out compliments sincerely and liberally. All day. Yeah, Ashley, God is magic. That's all you need to tell Grandma. God is magic. Look at everything he creates. And that's how I know. Yes, there is a list, and you are number 29. Alicia! You're number 31. Oh, girly girl, you got home yesterday okay? Oh my god. I'm sorry I didn't see your text in time. All right, number 25, Celian. Good. I'm glad. I was putting the prayers out there for you. OMG. I'm like, just make it. You can do it. All right, Celian, here you go. Archana, you are up next. All right, Celian, number 25. We've got the Tower card coming in for you and the Hanged Man and the Two of Cups. Aw, Celian, has there been has there been a breakup or a separation that's happened or happening? Oh, either way, I'm sorry that you're going through such a big deal. The Tower and the Hanged Man coming in is like this whole kaboom moment that opens up a new level of perspective. Like things that we didn't really know existed before, we're now dealing with. Or it could even be like new ways of dealing with stuff, right? Keep your lines of communication open, Celian. We've got the Two of Cups in the reverse position. Talk to yourself gently. Speak to yourself kindly, okay? Do not be hard on yourself and putting yourself down right now. It's not what is needed. It's not going to get anywhere, okay? Okay? Ownership for change. One day they woke up and didn't want to feel like that anymore, so they didn't. They went on a healing journey and didn't look back, and you can too. Our miracles now is I can release ancient pain simply by feeling it. Right? Also that, like sometimes we get this emotional pain that sneaks up on us. We don't know where it's from. So letting that just sort of cycle through, speaking to yourself gently through that cycle and allowing it to be like that in itself, being able to move that through is a miracle, you know, and it may not feel like it at that time because we're feeling like not the greatest. But at the same time, when we have these feelings when we're not feeling so great and we transform them, we alchemize them into stuff that we can deal with, that's a freaking miracle. Divine Goddess, number 32. All right, Archana, number 26. Here we are. You're welcome. Archana, this is for you. Archana Rao. Thanks for keeping me in your pocket at work, you guys. All right, Archana, you may be faced with a lot of things right now, but you are going to have the ability to juggle them all. So if you've got a creative project that's starting and you're doing work and you're keeping your home, you're going to be able to have the energy to do it all. All right. Ooh, when we spell out grief, we allow ourselves a lot of freedom. You know, G is give yourself permission. R is ride the emotion. Don't hide it. I is talking about inserting gratitude and love. E is express the feelings with words, journal, talk, music, dance, things like that. And F is float away until next time. And when we are really, really busy, sometimes no is the most loving response. So sometimes when we're really busy, just say no. You know, I do not want to do that thing. I do not have time to do that thing. I don't want to do it. Right? So a lot of times we do have a hard time saying no to people as well because we don't want to let them down. But if your plate is empty and somebody's like, hey, can I have some of your apples? And you're like, but I don't have any apples. And they're like, well, give me your apples. And I'm like, but I don't have any apples. Somebody says, can I have some of your apples? You can say no. Right? You don't have to tell them why you don't have any apples. No, no. I hope that makes some sense. That was a little weird. All right, T. It's warm outside. Nice. I do not have summer warmth outside my window right now. All right, T, thank you for letting me read for you today. You are number 27. Here we go. You got the Emperor in the reverse position in the Four of Wands. 2 4s. These 4s come up. You have to make some decisions. You know, you have the opportunity to have some relief from the problems, but you're going to have to find your creative solutions to it. The 4 of Wands comes up when it's time for us to build these foundations. And this is just who we are now. Like, for example, I do this every day so I can feel happier. You know, sometimes the things that our parents or grandparents did don't necessarily apply to us anymore. So that also needs to be, have that review of, like, why are you doing the things that you're doing? Okay. So if it's because this is the way it's done in my family, have a look and see if that's the way it should work in your home. You know what I'm saying? Or in your personal life. All right, so in our miracles now, we have sleep is a spiritual practice. Sometimes people overglorify how worked they are. We're not meant to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are meant to get rest. It took me a very long time to understand how important rest is as part of our personal journey, making sure we're rested and our muscles and our organs and our body has everything it needs, right? Because we can be quite hard on ourselves as humans. We've got easy messages 6 coming in our grief to gratitude deck. Every life ends in death. It's the absolute one thing we have in common. We are born, we lived, we die. And so when we forget to sleep, we don't have the energy to go and live our best lives, right? So what are you doing and why? And make sure that you're doing it in the way that's building good foundations. All right, T, I hope that's making some sense for you. Sarabi, you are up next. Number 28. All right, Sarabi, apparently it's been a long time since I've read for you. There's a big message from the universe. Something's going on here. Sarabi, number 28. We have the 2 of Wands and the King of Wands. You actually can achieve anything you want in your life right now. You have the key, you have the lock, you have an open door right behind you. You just need to start acting upon it. All right. So anything you're wanting to achieve right now in this cat's hand, we have a lock. We have the key. You've got everything you need in your hands to create the path that you are wanting. Not really much more to say there. Thank you, angels, for showing me how amazing today is. Keep your spirit guides with you too, guys. Happiness is a choice I make. Da da da! All right, Sarabi, so just make the decision. Start acting upon the things that you know you're capable of and that you know you want to do. Oh, my belly's rumbling. How are you guys doing out there? Karish and Priya, you are up next. Karish and Priya, you are up next. Number 29. And then on deck is Sonia, Felicia, and Divine Goddess. Karish and Priya, number 29. Here we go. The Ace of Wands, new things starting up for you. New things starting up for you. We have the King, or the Knight of Cups coming in as well. Like, these hands are creating things. The Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands. New creative journey about to begin, but let your heart lead. Follow your heart. This heart, it's actually leading right down this pathway. Knight of Cups comes in for you. Follow your heart. Listen to what it says. E5, easy messages. Rest is part of the process. Proper rest is needed, especially when healing. And then we've got, I welcome abundance, and I will pay attention to the guidance I receive. Wow. That's totally it. Like, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. And creative new things right around the corner. All right, number 30, Sonia. It feels like it's going to rain outside. 17 degrees, cloudy, mostly cloudy. It doesn't say rain, but it feels rainy. All right, Sonia, this is for you. Guys, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Hi, Kason. You're number 33. I'm at number 30. This is for Sonia. Sonia, we've got the Three of Wands. Whatever it is you're deciding to do, the universe has your back for it completely. The universe has your back. So, like, these ideas that you're having, it's all leading to this beautiful light. Gorgeous new dawn coming in. Like, you have, Sonia, you have the ability to make this happen right now. Okay? Go for it. We've got ownership for change coming in our grief to gratitude deck. Don't like it, then change it. What's the next step? I don't want to feel this way anymore, so I'm going to honor the feeling, ask why it's there, and then make the little changes necessary. So when this comes in, like, what are you afraid of? Give something a try. Just give it a try. I don't dance around the perimeter of the person I want to be. I step in fully and completely. Yeah, make the decision and then just go for it. Completely go for it. Completely going for it is such a freeing thing. It's like when you put your head down, you're like, I just want to do this and I don't want to do anything but that. Oh, it's a fire. It's a really interesting fire in the belly. All right, Felicia, lovely Earth stars in our chat. This one's for you, girl. Mm-hmm. Ooh. And I do love it when you guys like reach out and message me. Sometimes I read them and I don't answer them right away, which I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm just not on. I don't carry an electronic device with me 24/7. So when I see them, I get to them. Yay for you. I'm sorry you missed yesterday. It worked out though because I was doing some email readings. So it actually worked out perfectly, that timing. Here we go, lovely. This one's for you. Ah! That's your reading. Ah! All right. Don't worry so much. Don't hold it all in there. Okay? Oh. Girly girl. You're having a kind of big breakthrough moment right now, and it's not a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. All right? I want you to remember that. So initially, we have the Chariot in reverse. It's not going forward right now because we're too worried about the future and we're processing the past. I'm going to dump big on you for a moment, okay? So with the World and the Hermit, whatever you want to achieve, you can. It's your own limitations getting in your way. And I know coming from a place of WTF is actually, am I doing, is going on, and swirling going on. It's in the midst of all that swirling that we're being tested on our faith. That challenge comes in here, right? So we do have the Nine of Swords looking in the future position right here in the reverse position. Brain dump it out, all of it. All of it. Just let it all out. If you got to message me and start a message thread of just brain dumping shit out, do it. You know, I do have that for a couple of people in our circle, and it's great. It is a great outlet, right? So if you need to vent to somebody, if you just need to get it out there, get it out. All right, get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Messages are open. I will not answer them because then I'll try to give you advice, and that's not what it's there for. It's just get it out, get that brain dump, right? When you scroll back and you actually look at it, you have that opportunity. And if you want my advice or my help, you just say, any input? Yeah. Right? But for sure, yeah. Like, it's hard when we don't have people that we can vent or dump to or dump on, right? Have that trust. So by all means, I extend that to you. Okay, you know where to find me. You got it. And if there's something I do need to respond to, make me aware. Bring it to my attention, okay? So our miracles card, our grief to gratitude card is Tender Moment 6. It's so cheesy at first. Speaking to yourself will sound lame or cheesy. Speaking kindly to yourself will sound lame or cheesy at first. It's because you aren't used to it yet. It feels better and gets more comfortable with practice. Okay. Miracles Now card is I can change my patterns when I change my mind about them. Didn't I just say get it all out, change your mind? Right? And then that's where this movement happens. The world comes in, your light shines forward, and it's just like, no, this is who I am now. We have Owl Spirit, Wisdom coming in this gorgeous red dress. Number 27. The red also comes in line with that. We also actually have red in our Grief to Gratitude deck as well. So that wise owl spirit, the just knowing, the deep down DNA in my soul of soul, I just fucking knowing. All right. And trust your instinct there. There's always a transformation on the go. All right, yeah, cards just kind of told you, didn't they? But that's when more movement is going to be happening. So if you need, by all means, you guys, I'm here for you. All right. Oh, does that kind of fall in with yesterday's reading also? Mm-hmm. Oh, girl, you got this. High five for you. So here's a weird thing I thought I experienced the other day. Thank you. I thought I experienced my hand lines changing. Like, I don't read palms, and I wish I had somebody in my pocket that did, that I could talk to about this, because I feel like I felt my lines changing in my hands the other day. It was crazy. But again, changing those patterns, right? We change things. You're very welcome, my friend. I hope it all works out. Yes, 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 yes. Divine Goddess, number 32, you are up next. Yay! Hello. Here we go. Huzzah! Thank you. So we're back to card for the day, Tuesday and Thursday. And here we are. All right, Divine Goddess. This is your reading. And then up next is Kason. Divine Goddess, here we go. Getting out of your own way. Oh my goodness. It's time to get out of your own way. It really, really is time to get out of your own way. Take action on it. So if you're feeling stuck or trapped, like especially with emotional stuff, I'm feeling emotions kind of coming in here. If you're feeling stuck or trapped with emotions, look into EFT tapping, because that'll help tap it away. But feeling like that, wanting to rip those rib cages open and be like, free! All right. So, sorry, the visuals. The Eight of Swords comes into play, and it's just time to take the blindfold off, let all those like ties fall away, move all those swords out of our way. They're just going to dissipate. They're going to go away. Not your circus, not your monkeys. It's time to take your stuff and go. I'm watching Top Chef. Time to pack your knives and go. But take your ball and go home. Not your circus, not your monkeys. And while there may still be a little argument back and forth, a little needling, a little last word, don't worry about it, right? Because as soon as you get away from that, this is going to clear itself up easier for you. Don't feel bad about making decisions that you need to. Don't feel bad about making decisions that you need to have a better life, to be a better you. All right, those are things that a lot of us, we get stuck in the headlights. We just like fear up because we're worried about how people will feel, or what if. So we'll just sit in a pit of misery while everybody else gets to be like dancing and having a good time and completely clueless. But it is time to get out of your own way, and you have that opportunity of creating that life that you're wanting. Use death as a motivator to live your best life, right? So if there's something you've always wanted to do, what is literally stopping you from doing it? Ooh. Here we have, I don't need to find my purpose will find me. We start saying yes to experiences and start saying yes to things that make our heart happy. It comes so clearly. Our purpose comes to us. We don't need to wonder. We don't need to search. We don't need to doubt, right? But living that authentic life and putting our authenticity forward is really what's being called for. And sometimes we just have to stop feeding the monkeys. Sometimes we have to stop playing the game. All right, there you go, lovely. Thank you for letting me read for you. Good job, good job, good job. I've got soap scents. Somebody is cleaning with soap. Time to clean it up. Clean it, clean it, clean it up. All right, Kason. You too, Divine Goddess. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Kason, this one's for you. There's like 44 cards in my deck. We've almost been through the whole deck. Nice. Love it. Love it. It is a divine message. Yes, 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 yes. Here we are. Kason. The Two of Swords comes in. It's time to make a decision. Take that blindfold off. Don't be so defensive. We can let that defensive down, right? It's time to make a decision. What do you want to do? The moon in the reverse position, if you are looking at changing cycles, hi, whimsical fun spire, right? So if you look at changing cycles here, the next moon cycle we're sort of in the middle of, the new moon, clear your slate. It's time to just decide what you want and then go for it. Absolutely go for it. Oh, we've got easy messages 3. Our spirit guides send us messages in numbers or feathers, and you're the one that said numbers today. And so do our past loved ones. We have songs, scents, and memories that they send to us also. All right, I release my need to be perfect, and I center into my commitment to serve the world more love. Beautiful, beautiful. So also with that decision making, it's just like, you know what? I decide to love people more. I'm going to give more compliments. I'm going to smile at people. I am going to write nice things on my social medias, right? So we do have a lot of choices with what we are putting out into the universe. Oh, you're very welcome. My pleasure. All right, whimsical fun spire. Yes, you can. You're going to be my last reading today. My pleasure, Kason. Thank you so much for coming in and your patience while everyone was getting readings. Oh, and blessings for you as well. Thank you. All right, whimsical. You too, lovely. Thank you so much. Oh, I feel the love. All right, whimsical fun spire. This is your card. Our last reading for the day, unless a member stops in. All right, whimsical. I've got the 7 of Wands, 9 of Swords coming in here for you. It's make your decisions and stick to them. All right. So when you have your ideas and you know they're proven ideas and they work, you know, you can say, look, this is for me. I don't need that. There is an Esther Hicks card that just comes to my mind when I see this particular 7 of Wands. It's like, I don't need those ingredients in my pie. Right? So I have what I need. I have all the ingredients I need. I don't need that extra stuff. When the 9 of Swords comes in, it is definitely time to like brain dump everything that is worrying you. Get it out of your mind. Get it out of your energy space. Okay? Oh, this one's super cheesy. We've got Tender Moments 5. You have your answers within you. Trust yourself with the process. All right, you have your answers within you. Trust yourself with the process. Your Miracles Now card says, I let my intimate relationships be my greatest learning devices for spiritual growth and healing. Woo! That's a big one. All right, whimsical. So stay firm with what you know. Like, understand you know what you know, but give yourself room to learn more as well. Because we never stop learning. And when we decide that we're experts, that's when the universe is going to kick us in our ass and be like, no, you're not. So be honest with yourself, right? Speak gently to yourself and allow that openness to learn. Trust yourself with that process. Yes. Oof. I love it. All right, so as a completion here, I'm going to add me to this. I do my Akashic records every day, but here's a little tarot heads up for me today also. So this is how you can include yourself as well, you guys. That Six of Pentacles moment, how you include yourself in what you're giving out. If you guys ever want to read for me, feel free. Like if you want to practice reading, you want to give me a reading, feel free. You have permission. Who reads for the readers? I do. All right. This is what Char needs to know today. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Two of Pentacles in the Hermit. Oh. I'm being called out. So basically everything that I'm wanting to achieve, I'm going to have the time to juggle. It's going to be an infinite thing. Things are always going to keep turning. The Hermit coming at me, though, in the reverse position means I can show up as more of my authentic self and not worry about it. Now, those are words that I eat often because my authentic self often relies on the people around me because I'm a chameleon. I have learned this about myself. I have been in many situations where I've had to adapt in a very quick way in order to fit in and not be seen. So when the Hermit card comes to me and I have to I've got the Fool 2.0 there too. And I have to review, I actually have to ask myself, am I authentically serving myself? Or am I being a chameleon to fit into the situations that I've been placed into? It's a very hard question to face, but it is one where I have the opportunity to be authentic, where I can say, I feel like this, blank, so now I can use this tool, blank. Am I showing up as myself, or am I showing up how I think they want me to? Am I showing up as myself, or am I showing up how they expect me to? Oh, you see the look on my face when that one came through. So being really authentic, I'll have the energy to juggle it. Now, I gotta say, there's a few things I'm thinking about right now, and as members, you know, because you guys get the deal out of my brain every Monday. But yeah, it's just telling me that when I show up authentically, I will have the energy to get called up by the cards. Damn it! The qualities I dislike in others are disowned parts of my shadow. All that means, like all our shadow means, is stuff that we are ashamed of, that we feel guilty about. Right? There's people that think that you're supposed to be in perpetual shadow work, and you're not. Right? Our shadow comes to visit us when we have something to learn about ourselves, or something that needs to be released from the past, not brought up to be our new tagline and that we get to play the victim by. Right? Because by playing the victim in our own lives does not give us growth. And I've also had that lesson this weekend as well. Ooh. The qualities I dislike in others are disowned parts of my shadow. So this card to me is about forgiveness. Oh, and that's on my downstairs calendar too. All right. As humans, we like to put rules on ourselves, limitations, and stuck beliefs. Give yourself permission for it to be easier. Oh, yep. Blah, 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 blah. No, I hear that actually. Because sometimes when we're feeling challenged about being bigger, being the better person, or allowing forgiveness for self and others into our world, we do that. We'll go womp, 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 because I'm living in these rules and I don't need to go outside of it. But as soon as you release that, it does actually get easier, because it takes so much energy to keep those rules in check, right? I'm an adult now. I don't need these rules. Oh! Yeah, I've got storm spirit, chaos coming in, with Thor holding a great big huge lightning bolt as we're alchemizing things and grounding and being a storm. This is number 42, and it's funny because I was wearing the 42 shirt the other day. Right? So sometimes we do need a little storm spirit chaos to come in to shake the crap out of our rules that we put on ourselves, to heal and own the parts of ourselves that we disown. Allow that chaos in. Aww. And there we go. Char gets called up by cards just as well as you do. All right, my friends, my friends, my friends. That is it for now. And it's only Tuesday, so we're going to have Thursday coming in here. Thursday will be a rock star day, rock star day. So meanwhile, I hope your week is amazing. I thank you for being here with me and letting me read your cards. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, my message is open for everyone. If you need a place to just brain dump to get it off your chest, just let me know. Just let me know. Y'all have access to all my social medias where I can be found. All right, if you are curious, go to my homepage on YouTube here. There is a little banner of links up top there. Also, my LinkedIn is a very, very good. My link tree is a very good place to get a hold of me because it has all my links, all my social links. All right. What was your biggest takeaway today? And I'd like to leave you on this day with my happy Buddha. It does my happy Buddha. Laughing Buddha. I picked this one up at the Psychic Fair. Amazing. It was amazing. Amazing, amazing. That's put away. That's put away. Grandma always said this too shall pass. The good times and the bad times. This too shall pass. Have faith and believe that this too shall pass. Oh, yay, Jen. Whew. Have trust and faith. All right, lovelies. Wishing you a happy, 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 happy Tuesday. Speak kindly to yourselves. So much love going out to you, and I'll see you guys again on Thursday. Mwah!